We do have a count coming in. Is that a count, you say, at long last from Cavan Monaghan? It is. The first count in the last of the 41 constituencies to declare. 5-seat constituency. I haven't got a quota there. John Wilson of Fianna Fáil, outgoing 9,424. Doherty of H blocks, 9,121. Fitzpatrick, Fine Gael, 7,267. Leonard, Fianna Fáil, 6,984. Fawcett, Fine Gael, 6,785. O'Hanlon, Fianna Fáil, 6,662. Conlon, Fine Gael, 6,431. And on the second page, Smith of Fianna Fáil, son of course of the long-established deputy there, 3,431. Murray, Fine Gael, 2,565. And Hoban of Fine Gael eliminated, leading us into the second count. And the quota can't be 10069 surely, is it? 10,000? 10,069. We'd better get that checked. That's the last of the 41 constituencies to complete the first count. And once again, as in County Louth, a very strong showing by an H-block candidate well up front there. Vincent Brown, sitting patiently with us, we're going to ask you now, what's your revision on your much publicised earlier estimates of seats outcome?
Well, I've got to admit that I was wrong twice, very grievously wrong in my overall estimation. I now think that Fianna Fáil will get 79 seats. There will be 5 independents, including 2 H-block TDs, and the coalition parties will have 82 seats between them.
So 5 independents, including 2 H-blocks, so that's giving you John O'Connell, who's already
Neil Blaney and Noel Brown.
Neil Blaney, Noel Brown, Sinn Féin, the Workers' Party?
No, I don't think they'll have any seat.
And 79 for Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael?
Fine Gael 65, I think, and Labour 17.
And that's just the way it's going to be. Are you surprised at the outcome in terms of the support for the H-blocks candidates?
Yes, indeed. I didn't give them a chance of taking a seat anywhere in the country. When you remember that the H-block movement was, first of all, split on their strategy with regard to this election. Secondly, put up candidates who couldn't possibly contest the election themselves. Thirdly, were excluded by the censorship laws from RTE. Several of their spokespeople, particularly Owen Karen, and then that the resources of the H-block movement were almost zero compared with the vast resources, particularly of Fianna Fáil and to a lesser extent Fine Gael, and that they put up candidates in only a few constituencies. It's absolutely staggering that they've got this result. One can only wonder what would have happened had they put up Bernadette Devlin and a few other candidates who would have been national names and who could have contested the election on their own behalf. I think it's a staggering result and one which has very profound political consequences for all of us. But also, apart from the success of the H-block movement and the quite obvious success of this election for Fine Gael, I think it must be said that the Fianna Fáil vote in this election has been quite remarkable. When you consider the depth of the recession that we've been in and the phenomena throughout the world of governments falling by the wayside in the midst of this recession, that they should be in there and fighting for the last few seats, still fighting to form the next government, I think is a remarkable achievement, and certainly I didn't think it was possible. Okay,
now at 12:30, I think we have that information from Cavan Monaghan. It's the last of the 41 constituencies, and that confirms that quota at 10,069. And at that point, Wilson of Fianna Fáil, 9,424. Doherty of the H-blocks, way up there, 9,121. Now, let's have a look at the share of the vote in that big Cavan Monaghan 5-seat constituency. Fianna Fáil, 44%. Fine Gael, 41%. And a massive 15% for others, being the H-blocks. Now, we can compare that with the outcome of the last general election, 1977. Fianna Fáil down. Fine Gael, of course, a little bit down there, and the others way, way up. And there is the intervention of the H blocks, and you can see it, Fianna Fáil down 7.5, Fine Gael down 2.5, and the others up by 10% of the first preference votes.